So that day recording, I'll share it. I'm going to share both of them. The other day, we spent like half an hour talking about V motion, SV motion, and all other stuff, right?
Mm, mm.
So, are you clear with V motion and SV motion?
Yes. When is a V motion is moving the thing, moving the VMs from one host to another host,
Yeah,
and SV motion is the storage movement from the host, one host to another
yeah,
host. Yeah.
yeah. True, very true. So in the background, what happens? Don't worry about that for now. We will talk about that when we talk about VM operations. So we will do something called VM operations. Like, what are the main operations? Like moving the VM, moving the host from one host to another host. This all we'll talk about in VM operation. Over there, I'll
Hmm.
teach you detail about what are the 5 conditions and how do you do that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Um, so after vMotion and SVMotion, there is a feature called clone. This is another feature of
Okay.
vCenter. It's like CLONE, clone.
Okay.
Cloning is a feature that's only done through vCenter. Okay. So this feature, what I'm telling you in the vCenter, it's possible only if you have a vCenter. If you have
Okay.
only the ESXi installed and you're looking for vMotion, SVMotion and all, it's not possible.
It is not possible.
No. Yeah.
Correct. Hmm.
Okay. Now, so when it comes to clone, what does it mean is the literal word meaning of clone. Let's say if you're familiar with biological concepts, like they say, I'm going to create a clone of you. They say
Hmm.
they'll create a replica of you,
Hmm.
like a
Exactly.
mirror copy, like a mirror copy of
Mirror
you,
copy. Huh.
right? The same thing happens with virtual machines. Cloning is a feature of vCenter which copies the exact files and then creates a replica copy of it. Okay,
Please repeat this once.
sure. Cloning is a vCenter process, vCenter feature where
Hmm.
it will replicate the existing virtual machine and creates a clone copy or a mirror copy of that VM. Let's say I have a CentOS Cent75. This is my example VM I have here.
Hmm.
If I want to clone the VM, I'll right click and here go to clone. If I click on clone, it will be like a same name that will be created, or I have an option to rename the name also, but everything will be same. CPU, memory will be same, hard disks will be same. Inside, if you have a OS inside it, OS will be same. Everything will be
If I have an application inside the OS, still that would be the same,
yes,
and
exactly,
user's configuration, it will be the same.
exactly. Everything will be the just like
Okay.
a copy of it.
Okay.
So this is another beautiful feature of VMware where attracted a lot of customers. So what happens is if you're doing a major activity in your environment,
Hmm.
right? The simple thing to you can back up through backup applications, but when
Hmm.
you do a clone, it's a one-click option. In the vCenter, you don't have to go to talk to a backup administrator. You can
Hmm.
do it
Okay.
everything on the vCenter. And if that major upgrade of the OS or upgrade some major activity inside the OS is failed,
Hmm.
you can easily go ahead and power on that clone VM, and you can just remove the original VM and delete it.
Hmm.
That's how
Got
it
it.
is.
Hmm.
So when you ask me
But
what are
can
the
we can we run any script or something where we can clone all the things
yeah
at one shot? Like if I have 10 VMs or 20 VMs or 100 VMs.
yeah you can do that. Yeah, easily you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And if you ask me what are the major activities in general, I'm telling you any OS level patching, if they have,
Hmm.
and if there is any hot fix, if they have,
Hmm.
or if there is any changes that they're making on file level changes.
Hmm.
These are some of the major things where the customer would like to save a copy of the original virtual machine, so that if it goes wrong during the patching or if it doesn't power on after the hotfix, or if it has a
Mhm.
file level copy or something is messed up during the file level copy, you can go back to the
Mhm.
cloned VM and power it on, and you can power off the original VM. It will be exact same mission where you powered it off. The moment before, how the OS patching was done, how hotfix was done, how file level sharing was done, it will be in the same preserved state.
Okay.
Okay, this is one thing where
It's
like
like just a Windows backup that last known good configuration if we voluntarily
mhm.
take a, uh copy of that OS is same concept.
Similar to that, but not exactly to that, because with what you do in that Windows good configuration, right? If that OS fails and if it didn't come back, if there is any hardware failure, let's say if it's a hardware failure itself and that server didn't boot up at all, you're trying to
Then I
power
cannot
on.
get it.
Yeah, it's failing in post itself. It's not even powering on. Then you can't do
Then I
anything.
do not get the image in
But
Windows. Yeah.
in this virtual machine, virtual environment, you have that feature where you don't even have to worry about the hardware. Like if it's so, I can put it on different host also. It doesn't mean that I have to keep it on the same host. I can clone it and put it on. This one is staying on ESXi. Let's see. So CentOS 75 is staying on ESXi 1. So
Hmm.
sorry, ESXi 2. So I can clone it and put it on ESXi 3 also. So if it didn't power it on ESXi 2, I can power it on from ESXi 3. So there is no hardware dependency also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
So cloning
But
is
they
a
should be of same OS type, right?
what do you mean?
So what I mean is ESXi 2 GSS Lab,
Mm-hmm.
it has ESXi 6.5
Hmm.
and ESXi 3 has
Mm-hmm.
5.5
No, it won't work
and
because
I
I think I told
it
you
has
that
to be identical.
cluster should be always in the same. Did I mention that? Cluster should
Mm,
have all the VMs, sorry, all the hosts of same version of
no,
ESXi.
okay.
And you can have multiple versions, but features like this will not support. You can have, that doesn't mean that you cannot have. If you want to utilize all the VMware features, you have to have all the versions on the same ESXi. During vMotion, it won't accept. During SVMotion, it won't accept. During cloning, it won't accept. So it's necessary that you have,
Regarding vMotion, you told it can happen on a different version, right?
it can happen
If I'm not
while you're creating a VM, there is an option for you to choose compatible OS.
correct. I
That,
remember that you told me for a vMotion.
huh.
Hmm.
So at that point, if you mention 5.5 and above, it will go to 5.5. If you mentioned 6.5 and above, and you're moving to 6.0, it won't accept.
Okay, so that is for the vMotion, but when
Yes.
it is a cloning, it has to be the same version.
Yeah. Again, it will move, but it won't let you power on if you have mentioned options like that. It will move. It will migrate. See, I'm choosing
For the
only.
cloning as
Huh.
let us see.
This is a vMotion creation. Sorry, a VM creation. Here I have an option, compatibility.
Hmm.
Select the virtual machine depending upon the host in your environment, right? It's mentioned on the top.
Hmm.
So if I choose 6.5 and later, this is a maximum I can go. People
Hmm.
generally go with 6.0 and later,
Hmm.
generally. So that they'll have 6.0 in their environment. Most of them don't have 5.5. Very rarely people have 5.5. And
Okay.
0 and above, they'll just click next and they'll finish the virtual machine. So now I have 6.5, 6.7, and 6.0. I can move around and play around with any of the available hosts. I can do vMotion, I can do SVMotion, or I can do
Hmm.
cloning. Anything I can do.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So, but when even if you're doing cloning, if you're
Mm.
trying to power up in the power up will also happen because you said 5.5
Huh.
and later, right? So
Huh.
the power up will also happen.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
All right. Cool. Now, here, so that's about the cloning part. So cloning
Okay.
is, I hope you have an understanding of what is cloning.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we done vMotion, SVMotion, and cloning. Fourth option is called template.
Hmm. And we get in VMware and template, VM and template.
Huh, exactly.
Hmm.
So template is like a the. Have you heard about this? When we were in school, we had this skeletal, or they call stencils.
Hmm. Hmm.
They'll have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Then,
5, 6, 7. We'll just put it on note and then we'll just write it on the top of that,
uh,
right?
the scale also will have that.
It's the same. I don't know.
Hmm.
Yes, I think it's called stencils, right? Stencils.
Stencil. Yeah.
Yeah. So this stencil is called as the template. This is called as template in VMware. What they do is, let's say my environment is a web-based environment. Okay. My
Okay.
environment is, let's say, it's an Amazon website. I'm the Amazon customer. So most of my servers are web-based because most of the
Okay.
customers come to online through browser and they search for the product. So when I started my company, I had 50 VMs back in 2000 and 2002 or 3. Now after 5 years, my company grown very big. So
Hmm.
I wanted another 50 VMs of the same configuration because I'm just
Hmm.
expanding. The scale is big now.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
the administrator thought, okay, let's create another 50 virtual machines.
Hmm.
So after 5 years, what happened? The company is growing very big now. They wanted 100 like this. So they
Hmm.
sit and worked for another 6 months and they came up with all the virtual machines configuration of everything. They just created it. So
Hmm.
VMware thought it's a very good opportunity for them to use this demand of expanding the features and use them as a template. So what they do when they create the first 50 virtual machine,
Hmm.
and they have that scope that in future the company may grow, or I need to have same virtual machines of web-based applications. What they
Hmm.
do, they will convert one of the virtual machine to a template.
Hmm.
So it is like a stencil, as I told you. Next time what
Hmm.
they do is they don't have to sit and create a new virtual machine, and then they have to install the OS, and then they have to install the application. No, nothing.
Hmm.
What they do is they right click on the virtual machine. There will be an
Hmm.
option to deploy.
Hmm.
So if they have
Okay.
script, they'll just write a script for deploying 50 VMs. One click, one shot, all 50 VMs will be up and running in 1 or 2 hours.
Okay.
This is the template. Is it clear?
But
Hmm.
so the difference between clone and template is we are just setting the parameters, then it is a template.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
after setting the parameters, when the machine is created
Mm-hmm.
and we do the moderations or the
Mm-hmm.
changes,
Mm-hmm.
whatever comes up as a final product,
Mm-hmm.
when we replicate that, that becomes a clone.
You got it. Clone is a mirror copy of one single machine. Template
Mhm.
is a skeleton for n number of virtual machine. I can create
Huh.
1,000
Okay.
VMs with the template.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So you also
Uh,
understand the
the-
reason why we need clone. Cloning is for any major activities. Template
huh.
is when there is a scale in my environment which is going to grow higher, or when there is
Scaling up the environment,
scalability.
then we do.
Huh.
Okay. Okay. Question. Okay. No. First we finish this. Then I'll ask you a question regarding cluster. So
No, no
I
problem. Yeah,
have.
no problem. So I'll show
Okay.
you the
Uh,
cloning template here on the environment.
okay. Okay.
Okay. So I'll just right click. If I go to template, I can create and convert to template. What will happen is Sen75 will be running. We won't disturb that VM. So we'll
Hmm.
just create a template, and then you can name it as like a CentOS template. And then when you
Okay.
come
Now
here,
I install CentOS.
mm,
I install all the app and everything.
mm.
and instead of creating a mirror,
Hmm.
I create a template.
Hmm.
So I understand the app and everything would not come because it is just the template.
No, Apple, everything will come because what you do is, see, when you click on clone, it'll copy the disk files also, the disks what we have here.
Correct. But when I'm clicking on template, I'm saying
Even with the template, it'll copy with the disks. Full copy it'll create, and it'll create as a template.
then at the final stage
Hmm.
of a machine,
Hmm.
what is the difference? I have created a VM.
Hmm.
I have installed the app, everything over on top of it,
Hmm.
and then I'm creating a mirror or a template. What is the difference?
Okay, let me show you what I'm doing now. So this is my environment. I'm going to create a clone of test VM. Okay. I'm
Okay.
so that I'm clicking on clone
Hmm.
and I'm clicking on clone to virtual machine. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm making as a clone of test. I'm clicking.
Okay.
I'm clicking next. I'm clicking next. I'm choosing one of the data store.
Hmm.
Clicking next. This option, so I'm just leaving default. So this is asking me power on the virtual machine after creation.
Hmm.
I'm skipping that. I don't want it to power on.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, now you can see clone of test virtual machine is here.
Hmm.
Okay, now if I right click and go to edit settings, you can see it has one CPU, 4 GB RAM, 2 GB hard disk.
Hmm.
If I go to clone, also 1 GB RAM, sorry, 1 CPU, 4 GB RAM, 2 GB
Hard
disks,
drive. Okay.
and the data inside that 2 GB disk will be copied. Exact copy will be there on this also.
Okay. When
Okay,
it is a clone or a mirroring.
when I clone a mirroring. Now,
Hmm.
since I got a clone, I'm going to do a major activity on my test VM. So let's say I
Hmm.
want to perform a network adapter level upgrade. So what I did, I removed this adapter. So my administrator has removed it. And he said, okay. So without understanding or something, he did wrong. And
Hmm.
network configuration is gone now. He removed the network card.
Hmm.
There is no network card here. And then the customer is asking power on the test VM, the activity is done. And the
Hmm.
administrator is trying to power on and everything is powered on, but the network is not reachable. So suddenly
Okay.
he found he accidentally removed the network card. Now he don't know what is IP address it had. Everything is gone. It's a
Hmm.
major issue now.
Hmm.
So intelligently what he did, he took a backup of clone.
Hmm.
Sorry,
In a
test of
different host.
in a different host. So
Hmm.
he said, don't worry customer, I'm powering on the VM. He powers on this VM. Smoothly,
Hmm.
everything is working there. So later he found he removed the network adapter. So he will go ahead and delete that VM from the disk. And
Okay.
he'll be running with this VM as a, and he can rename it. He can rename it anytime. So he just renamed this as a test solution machine. Now this is
Hmm.
running. So the environment is just similar how it was before the activity was done.
Okay. Now,
Hmm.
this test
Hmm.
was in a different ESXi,
Yeah.
and the previous test was in a different ESXi. Can you
Yeah.
move back that test to this
Yeah. Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
He can do the
You can
clone
do
and
that.
do the same thing, right?
You can do that
Just.
easily. You can do a V
Hmm.
motion. You can simply
Huh.
move it through V motion. Yeah. That's not a problem.
Acha, acha.
Yeah.
V-motion is a complete movement, right? It will not keep any backup.
No, no, no. It'll just move the
Okay.
files.
Ah,
You can
okay,
simply
okay.
move
He
it.
just do the V-motion. Huh.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Makes
Hold
sense.
on. That's it. That's it done. Okay.
That's it. Done. Yes. Okay.
So clone is
Now,
clear now.
hmm.
Clone is just like copying the exact virtual machine and keeping like as a backup. Okay. Is it clear? Hello? Hello?
I think your connection is dropped.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah. Now it's clear. Now it's got it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Connection went on. I think I'm in
Uh-huh.
Wi-Fi. That's why here in
Oh,
my
okay, okay,
home. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So let me know if you have doubts in clone. Let's fix
No,
it.
clone is clear. Now,
Hmm.
when I'm doing a
Hmm.
mm, template,
Yeah.
so it
Okay. Let's
copies
do
the
a
whole
template.
thing.
Let me do a
Okay.
template now. Let me do a template and it will be clear once I do it. I click on clone, template instead of clone. I have an option to convert to template. I click on that. It's asking,
Mm.
do you want to convert this test VM to a template? It's asking,
Mm.
do you want this guy to be a stencil or a skeleton? I'm telling, yes, go for it. Now it's not here anymore on the virtual machine list. It has become a template.
Ah.
I have to go to here. You can see the view of the VM will be changed. You see that?
Mm.
So if you see the difference, you can see the normal virtual machines, the blue color. This is like a file, like two files on top of it.
Mm.
So it won't show me on the list of VMs. It won't show me anymore because now it's a template. I can't run any VMs or any kind of OS on that because it's converted into a skeleton. I can't use it in production anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Now what I can do now is I can right click on this VM and I can tell I want this is a deployment. When I said, if you remember, I want to deploy,
Mm.
I click on new virtual machine from this template. Okay. All I do is test. Let's say this is my test one, test server one. I'll just say test one and then I'll say which host I want. I want the second host. I'll just click next, which data store I want. I'll want the second data store and then just click next, finish. Now it is deploying, you can see, but it is still showing clone virtual machine, but it's actually deploying. But on the background, it's a clone only. It's just cloning and giving you one of the virtual machine from there. So now I got a test VM here. So next day customer says my environment is bigger. I want one more test VM like that. So I'll go deploy another virtual machine. I'll say test two. I'll just proceed with the process. Next. This is what template does.
Cool. Clear. Clear.
Clear, no?
Clear.
So you
Mm.
understand why we need template and why we need clone. Once you get that understanding,
Mm.
it'll be easy for you to grab the concepts.
Mm. Understood.
Okay,
Okay.
this is very important feature in VMware because as I told you, if you go for a normal backup, it'll take a long time to restore. It's a lot of dependency. You have another guy from backup team, and they will say if there is. See, this is a 2 GB VM. We cloned it like in 1 minute or 2 minutes. In the real
Mm.
environment, it will be TBs like 2 TB, 4 TB, and for every TB, it will take 2 hours to clone or something around 1 or 1.5 hours.
Okay. So that kind of cloning is done actually.
Huh? Yeah.
But why it is a 2 TB clone? Because look, when we are doing a VM clone,
Hmm.
it will be hardly few GBs. Your data store is mapped.
Hmm.
That's why your VM size grows.
Hmm.
So when I'm doing a cloning,
Hmm.
so it is taking the backup of the data store
Hmm.
as well as the VM itself.
No, only the VM.
Only the VM. Then why it become 2 TB or 3 TB? The
No,
VM
no,
itself is
no, I'm telling the size of the VM itself, like the hard disk size itself is 2 TB. That big they'll have in the production.
correct. So you are talking about the data store size.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the VM hard disk here. This one. This is here 2 GB only. That's why it took long. Suddenly it came. It didn't take a long
Okay.
time.
So it will not take the data backup of whatever is there in the drive. It will just take that image of the VM. But
Yeah.
if you take it obviously 2 TB, it will take some
Little.
time to get that image as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Mm.
So that's the four features of the vCenter where why customers come to VMware. This is what the sales team pitches when they go to get the new customers. They know there is a vMotion and SVMotion
Mm.
and cloning and template. Don't you think from external point of view, don't you think these are some cool features so that They can play
Really
with the
good.
environment. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
because if you
Especially
think,
this backup things and all are pretty like peaceful.
huh, true.
Acha,
That's,
regarding that cluster thing,
huh,
generally in 1 second. Oops, I just dropped one.
okay.
In cluster thing,
Hmm.
clustering, what we understand from the hardware perspective,
Mm-hmm.
that there is a connection set between
Mm-hmm.
two hardware.
Okay.
So if I use a clustering application
Mm-hmm.
and I cluster two hardware, the first and the foremost criteria should be hardware by specification, their
Mm-hmm.
patch by specification, driver and firmware by specification, they should be same.
Okay.
So that is what we understand. That is what I understand by cluster from hardware perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, and it is an application used to do this.
Yeah.
That's why the driver and the firmware also comes into picture.
Mm-hmm.
Now in VMware,
Mm-hmm.
when we have the cluster
Mm-hmm.
data center we create and we have the cluster option.
Mm-hmm.
In cluster,
Mm-hmm.
you remember in one of the classes we are talking about no grouping all the machines which are related to the administration, which are
Mm-hmm.
related to the HRA, which are like that.
Mm-hmm.
When we say that concept as a clustering,
Mm-hmm.
that necessarily doesn't means they has to be on the same level. That clustering means just a grouping.
Correct.
So
So in the virtual machine and on the virtual layer, I mean on the VMware layer, whatever
hmm,
you see as a cluster doesn't mean it is on the hardware also. It can be on two different location. It can be on two different floors. It can be on two different bays inside the data center. On the VMware layer, I'm just grouping it for my administration so that I can manage, I can work with that ESXi host as a cluster. It doesn't mean they are clustered on the hardware level.
okay, fine. Yeah, that's what I understood. I just want to double confirm this.
Mm-hmm.
So now when just a few minutes back you are talking about clustering, that it should be clustered and all, that's a different clustering, right?
It's a different cluster. So as I told you, the see we have ESXi 1, 2, 3 here. This can be
Hmm.
on one floor. This can be on another floor. This can be on a
Hmm.
complete different location, not on the same data store, on this on a different location. Only thing is
Correct.
they should be reachable. I should be able to ping it from my vSync.
Thinking of that. Hmm.
That's the only thing that you need to see. Because when you cluster, what happens? There is something called a TCP connection is established. I don't know if I told you that. It's it's little detail if you want me to go. There
Okay.
is a
No,
TCP
no,
connection.
before I get that, what
Mm.
I'm trying to understand in real time,
Huh,
like the hardware cluster I talked about,
huh,
for VM also can we cluster the VMs? Like physical hardware we can cluster.
huh.
So the VMs can we cluster?
Good question actually. That's something called we will talk about that. Don't worry
Okay.
about
So
it.
that is a different
That's a different concept.
discussion altogether.
See, if you cluster
Okay.
the
Okay.
host, that means that you're putting the VMs also on the same cluster. If I close the cluster, the VMs also closing. You see that?
Correct.
Because cluster is like a parent, VM is like a child inside that. So this is a
Hmm.
child like it's going one by one. So
Hmm.
if my hosts are in one cluster, VMs should be on that cluster.
But again, when you're saying talking about this cluster, this is the not the actual clustering. This is just a grouping you are talking about.
Yes.
Hmm.
So if I say,
Okay. So, hmm.
go ahead. Sorry.
So whenever you are saying clustering, I should just understand the simple grouping, not the clustering in the real sense.
No, no, no.
Okay, that's what. That's what. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So here I just created one more cluster. Okay.
Hmm.
And we don't have any VMs, but if I have a set of VMs, if I expand it, I will be able to see all the VMs in the cluster too.
Hmm.
And because the cluster one has three VMs, 1, 2, 3, sitting on each host,
Hmm.
and they should be. There is no way that they can go to cluster 2 because their parents are in cluster 1.
Correct.
So they're supposed to be on cluster 1. They can't move to cluster 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And here
Hmm.
is when we go to cluster one,
Hmm.
and we have three VMs as of now,
Yeah.
two in power off state, one in power on state.
Yeah.
Now, I without clicking, so I could have 15 or 20 VMs like this.
Hmm.
Can I quickly figure, and they could be of different, some in one, some in two, some in three.
Hmm. Hmm.
Can I rearrange it that whatever VMs are in one, it should list under one, and whatever in two is under two? Or else it's
There is an
time
option.
consuming, right?
See, you have the option to see on the right hand side. That's why we remember we told if you click on the host, you get highlighted
You
about the
click on
host.
VMs.
Go to
Okay.
summary or go to monitor, go to configure, go to permission. If you click on VMs,
VMs, I'll see that.
you will see the VMs running on host one. You just have to let it be there on the right hand side, come to left hand side and click on host two. You'll get all the
Hmm.
VMs running on host two.
Oh, okay.
So host three is empty. Nothing is there.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So you do not have to reset. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that's all. That's all as of now.
Right. Perfect. So there are two more features in vCenter. These are advanced concepts, HA and DRS. For now, we will not talk about this. We will talk about that after I explain about the networking and storage concepts.
Okay.
So we haven't touched the VMware virtualizing networking and VMware virtualized storage. So we
Hmm.
didn't talk about those concepts yet.
Hmm.
Networking and storage, I'll park it for now. We will talk about that. And once we come to that point, we'll talk about HA and DRS. Those are some advanced level concepts. So for now, this
Okay.
is good
Okay.
enough.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm. Hmm. Correct.
right. So do you have
So
any?
the five features, if I quickly summarize,
Huh,
is clustering, HA, DRS, vMotion, SVMotion,
huh.
and
Clone template.
clone and template.
Yeah,
These are the features of
yeah.
uh, vCenter.
vCenter. Yeah,
Acha, one thing I figured out, Priti, for
huh,
this one,
yeah.
when it comes to web client version and
Hmm,
console, like the different console,
huh.
you have told, I'll just open this for myself.
Hmm,
So till 5.5, it is vCenter client app.
hmm.
6.c, it is app is there, as well as we have web client.
Yep, that's right.
But from 6.5,
Hmm.
we have web client and vSphere client, which in bracket will be written as HTML5.
Huh, huh. True, true.
So though it is vSphere client, it is written as vSphere client, it
Hmm.
is actually not the app, it is that HTML5, which do not need any what Adobe thing
Adobe.
and all.
Correct,
Correct.
correct.
So just not may not be right now because we are in flow of something, but
Yeah,
later I need your help to see once how do the look differ from each other.
yeah. I have it.
vSphere
I have it.
client app.
So this is web
Okay.
client. This is what we are web client. Okay. So you can see the
Correct.
URL to understand if you are in web client. If you to look at the top,
One. Hmm,
it is
hmm,
mentioned web client here also.
hmm.
VMware vSphere web client. The
Correct.
site is, this is my DNS account for my vCenter, VCSA1, and my
Hmm,
domain is GSS Lab, and my organization is .org. Okay.
hmm. No. Hmm.
Now,
I have confusion regarding vSphere client app and vSphere client HTML5 because web client
web
clearly
client, you're familiar. Hello. Hello, sir.
yeah, I can hear you, Priti.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. My internet is little playing today. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll show you the UI client. Right next to the web client, I have the UI client. UI client is also called as HTML5. Okay. Two names we got for that. So
Okay.
whenever someone says UI, it is running on HTML5. It doesn't require Adobe. It's directly on
But
the. Hmm.
If I'm opening a host here, it looks the same way,
Ha,
right? But it doesn't show
exactly.
VCS.
Exactly.
It doesn't show
Exactly.
VCS. It gives the IP address.
It gives the IP address. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So
So
this is HTML5 vSphere client.
yes. Yes.
Now, if I open the vCenter
Hmm.
in VMware vSphere app, how it will look like?
Okay. So if you remember closely, if you go through the classes or the recall the classes,
Hmm.
it is possible only 6.0. I can open it for the vSphere client,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
app.
6 dot below.
But my
Ah,
environment, if you see, what is my host, if you see.
it's 6.5 you have.
So how can I open now? This is 6.7. This is.
6.7.
So I
No,
cannot
what I'm
open.
trying to understand, yeah, I understand, but will it exactly look the same or how is the difference? Look wise, it is difference.
Let me show you. Wait. I have the app. It's like a app installed, like how you install any app, like
Correct.
any app.
Hmm. Hmm.
Just mention vSphere client app.
Hmm.
I'm just
Hmm.
opening
Hmm.
it. It will be looking like this.
Hmm.
I have to put my vCenter name,
Hmm.
vcsa1.gsslabs.org.
Hmm.
On the top, instead of putting it on the web client,
Hmm.
I'm putting it here. So I have to type the username, sso,
Okay.
vSphere.local, sso password. I'm clicking enter. It's telling
Hmm.
it cannot connect.
Hmm.
It cannot be able to talk to the vCenter. It failed.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's what happens.
So it will look same as the
If you
vSphere
want to
client,
look, let me see if I have a 6.0 lab.
or maybe a screenshot is also fine, which I can just Google it.
Sure, let
and
me
see.
see. I can also connect to hosts, but since this is,
The host we already have seen, so I have no
uh,
confusion on that.
so I have to create a 6.0 vCenter then.
Okay.
I don't have a
No,
6.0 vCenter.
that's okay. Or just can Google it once and
Let
see
me
if there
show
is
you.
any image available.
Yeah.
Most of the time Google will have.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you see the images, this is how it will look like. Same view it will have. Let me get the actual image. Okay, here we go. This is the right one. Okay.
1 minute. Okay.
Look on the left hand side. You can see the vCenter lab and then Chicago. So there are only one cluster. So there is no
Mm,
cluster. It's like a standalone. You see there are hosts are just
got it,
running.
got it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
got it, got it, got it.
Okay. And if you see
Okay.
the right hand
Yeah.
side, if you see the list of things, it's the same. Getting started, summary,
It's a
task.
kind of explorer also. Home, inventory, host and clusters like that. It is showing up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is the different when it is a vSphere web client
Web.
HTML, because both are vSphere client.
Huh,
So that's what initially was making a little confusion, because
huh,
both are
huh.
vSphere client, right? One is
Correct.
app, one is HTML.
Yep,
Hmm.
correct.
The only catch is for 6.0, it is till 5.5, it is vSphere client app,
Huh,
and from 6.5, it is vSphere client HTML.
correct, correct.
So that catch was,
Huh.
uh, okay,
This
fine,
is how it
fine.
looks like.
Hmm.
If you want to go to template and all, there is no such option to views. You have to go to home. There will be a separate icon for template. It's like that. But here we
Okay.
have that option as like here we have VM template, data store, network. Everything is here. No, that
Hmm.
option was
Hmm.
not there at that time.
Hmm.
It's pretty simple. I mean, it's like ambassador car.
Hmm. No, I just want to get this difference. That's all.
Okay.
So that no future, if I'm working,
Uh-huh.
I am actually making a note in a OneNote file.
Oh, okay, okay, good,
So I am keeping the screenshot as well,
good, good,
because
good.
all things you cannot remember. So just have a look and then you can recall. Okay, this is how the vSphere client app looks, and this is how the vSphere client HTML5 web-based tool look.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
difference.
Perfect.
So I'll just keep this saved. Okay.
Very good.
But one question, if like you said now about the backward compatibility, right?
Hmm.
6.5,
Hmm.
you can go till 5 from ESXi 5.5 and later.
Hmm.
Now customer has invested so much of money on 5.5.
Hmm.
Just after 3 or 4 years, you want like VMware want them to discard it. Why
Uh,
customer?
See, if you're a 5.5 customer and going to 6.0, there won't be much of a license cost. You get
No, but 5.5 and 6.0 and 6.5, this is a difference of hardly few years, right? If
correct.
I go
Every
by
2 years, they
hmm,
have to keep up with the market, right? See, they're not only asking you to upgrade your vCenter environment. Your switch company will upgrade, your storage company will upgrade, your hardware company will upgrade. Everybody will upgrade based on the recent technology that's going on the market. So if you want to cope up with the market, you have to invest.
customers do not make any
They won't make any
complaint
noise.
about that.
No, no,
They
no,
don't make much.
no,
Okay,
no, no.
okay, okay.
Because they
Hmm,
know that they want latest features. They're just not only asking you to upgrade, they're coming up with new features in every version. So
hmm.
the engineering team is putting their time and investing and researching, and then only they're releasing. If you
Okay.
see, if you're going from Windows to appliance, you
Hmm,
discarded Windows environment dependency, right? Then you don't need a Windows administrator for vCenter.
hmm,
So you can
hmm.
remove two
Correct.
Windows administrator from the team. Maybe you can save like 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs from them, and you can use it for
Hmm.
your hosts.
Okay, got it, got it. Hmm.
So,
But you said managing the VCSA need more of a Linux knowledge. But
yeah.
whatever we have seen so far,
Mm-hmm.
it is mostly the GUI, right?
GUI, yeah. We didn't touch the Linux part yet. We didn't touch the command line at
Oh,
all.
okay, okay, okay.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Either or option. It doesn't mean that you need to only know command line. Command line is good, but doesn't mean that it's mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. And just out of the context, Prithya, I'm asking one thing.
yeah.
This whole month, I will be in afternoon shift.
Oh, okay, that's
Uh,
great.
yes, yes. I planned it for two reasons. One is I want to put more and more time in the training.
Hmm.
So we will start either by 9 or 9:15 every day. I'm targeting
Perfect.
9, if not
Yeah,
possible,
yeah.
9:15.
Very nice.
So 3 days in a week I will do, and I want to
We
do a
can actually
very
do 4 days in a week if you really want, because this month we can utilize properly. Like 2 days, 1 day gap, and then 2 days, or one day, or like somehow
at
we can.
least till 20th,
Okay.
because 20th my wife is leaving, so we booked
Oh,
the ticket.
okay, okay.
So no, so once she leaves, like no, I want to focus only on this.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, once she move out,
Hmm.
then I will only take the classes, and this is my primary focus.
Ha, ha, ha.
So my target is by September.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I will meet my manager today after almost 1 month, and
Hmm.
I will talk to her about the exams.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Uh, what you suggest by when I'll be ready for the fundamental?
September 1.
September 1. So
September
if
first
I'm
week.
doing
Yeah.
September first week, so if
Yeah.
I'm doing the 3 days class even by
Hmm.
September first week, and if I'm following the regime you have given me,
Huh.
I'll be able to make it for September first week,
Correct.
because I have to apply for the fundamental exam.
Correct.
And if in case she asks me what about the VCP,
Hmm.
should I tell October or September end?
Do it in October.
Do it in October,
Yeah.
because October I will not be there from 28th October.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, 28th or 30th September.
Huh.
I'll just let you know the dates,
Sure.
because we just booked everything in last few days. I want to tell
Oh.
you this from 20 after 27 September.
Hmm.
I'm coming back on 28th October.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, because of the Durga Puja. What
Hmm.
I planned is I will I will try to do the classes from my native
Hmm.
at least till 4th of October
Yeah.
or 3rd of October,
Hmm.
because third, actually, the Durga Puja start more or less kick off, and fourth it start full fledged.
Sure,
4th of October,
sure.
and it ends on 11th of sorry 13th of October after the Lakshmi Puja. We have a Lakshmi Puja in a different time.
Okay.
Okay. So it ends on the 13th of October.
Uh-huh.
14th, I am resuming back my regular timing. I'll be having office and everything.
Okay, okay.
Okay, but from 30th for the whole month, October, I'm talking from the first till
Mm-hmm.
from the 1st of October till 1st of November,
Mm-hmm.
I will again have a morning shift. So
Okay.
obviously, whatever we are starting in this last 2 months,
Mm-hmm.
because of the timing change again, that will change.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just keeping you posted. If you're planning something, if
Mm-hmm.
you're planning to deliver accordingly, we can plan this thing. So I'm giving you the
Mm-hmm.
plan for the next 3 months. How would be my position?
Okay.
So if you feel some alteration need to be done or anything,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we'll do it.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
will try my best to study even except that 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
That is from 6th of October till 13th of October. I'll
Mm-hmm.
try my best to again, even if I'm at native, I'll try to study
Mm-hmm.
and get myself prepared for
Mm-hmm.
the exam in October. Can I say that by October end I will give the exam, or I'll say by November starting?
You
What
can
do
say
you suggest?
October end is more than enough. I would say
October
October
end.
first week, but yeah, as soon as possible within
Because no, I don't also don't want to give a gap, because once you give a gap,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
space comes down.
Correct.
Uh,
Yeah. VCP 6.5, right?
yes.
Okay. I have a surprise for that. Don't worry. Don't worry about exam. I'll tell you
Mhm.
about that once the class is done.
Okay.
Maximum, I'll
Okay.
try to finish it within September, and then you can start preparing. You can focus on preparation.
Okay.
Classes will be open.
Preparation
Yeah.
over by September end.
September, yeah, yeah. Not September end.
Uh,
Maybe September first week, second week, we'll finish it.
Okay. Because September first week or second week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you can prepare. You'll have wrong time to prepare. You'll have a
Okay.
very
Okay.
long time. Yeah, yeah.
But by the time I complete the first week of class,
Hmm.
probably then by September second or third week, and I can go for the fundamental, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. See,
Okay.
fundamental is very easy. I'm telling you, it'll be very funny. You can do it
Mm-hmm.
online. If you want, you come here. I will do it for you. You don't have to go to a
Okay.
location. Yeah, yeah. Only VCP you have to go to the physical location and do it. Fundamentals you can do it online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Fundamental is not a big deal then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty simple.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So then, second week of September, I'm keeping for fundamentals,
Fundamentals, yeah. Then
and
first
maybe
week of
October
August,
end
October end, you do it VCP.
VCP, or max if because I'll be in morning shift, maybe November first week I do the VCP
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like that, because I want to get the 10-15 days before I go for the exam.
Mm-hmm.
I brush up completely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, and will I be prepared after that for the interview as well, or is
Yeah,
there
it should be
something
all
else?
good for interview before the exam itself. Will be good for the interview. That's not a problem.
Okay.
I'll make sure you'll be ready for that.
Okay, cool, cool. Fine, I'll because I took some time because I have to talk to my manager accordingly. Today, like within this week, I have to talk to her and get the slots and all.
Okay.
So we just cannot go and apply for the exam. We have to take the slots,
Okay.
and they have to mark our path as a VMware path. Like I am showing interest in VMware, or else
Okay.
I'll not get the points to appear for the exam.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So it's a long procedure, so many things. Means, let's see. I am mentally prepared that if they do not give me the credit points,
Mm-hmm.
I am supposed to get credit points
Mm-hmm.
based on my experience and everything. I
Okay.
have decided if they do not give me the credit points, I'll
Mm-hmm.
just hold on for some time.
Okay.
but I will start for the interview and all.
Sure, 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 sure.
Because I know one thing, if there is knowledge, people will
Uh,
encourage you to get the
yeah,
certification, and those
yeah,
things are manageable if I have a true
certainly.
knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Fine, fine. Thanks, Priti. Thanks for this info.
No problem.
Sorry, I misrouted you from the discussion,
Oh,
but
it's
this
okay.
was really important for me
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
uh,
no
to
problem.
plan the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what.
All right.
Hmm.
So yeah, so today we'll park it here. Tomorrow I'm going to start with networking and storage, and
Hmm.
then we'll pick up from there. Okay.
Hmm. And I will go for that 4 days training, no problem. Just let us hold in on for till 20th or 21st of August. Okay,
Okay.
just wrap up the little bit of things here, and probably we can start by 9:15 tomorrow, or 9 o'clock also I'm fine.
Okay.
And we'll do it for 1 hour, solid 1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes, however you
Sure.
wish.
Sure.
I'll ensure that I study back, and the next day I
Mm-hmm.
got to you.
No problem. No problem. Yeah.
Okay.
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 So any
So
further
tomorrow,
questions?
no, I think that's all. Tomorrow we are taking it off. Day after tomorrow,
Mm.
I'll again send you a WhatsApp message tomorrow itself.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
give you a
yeah.
humble reminder so that no miss happens and
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just let me
all.
know.
Okay.
I'll be there. Yeah.
Sure, sure. Approximately 9 to 9:15. Just
Nine,
make a
nine.
mental note. Yeah, 9 is fine with me as well.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Prithvi.
All right,
Thank you.
Shubham. I'll send you the email for the today's recording. Okay.